Hello and welcome to the Valtra stand at the Paris Sima show 2011. I'm here just to show you a couple of the new models and some of the features we have on the range for this year. I'm stood next here to the new T3 series. Now, there's been a lot of talk in the press about new engine emissions legislation, and we now see for the last 2 years Valtra has been running a solution for Tier 4 interim using an SCR, the AdBlue after treatment system on our larger S series, and now we're proud to present on the larger T series tractors that are affected this year with the new legislation. SCR we are using as our solution for the larger 6-cylinder models. We're stood next to the T213V, which is a new model to the Valtra range, 225 horsepower gross now. But more importantly, the designation of the 3 is that now this comes with the AdBlue SCR after treatment. Again, as I said, to meet the new legislation for the Tier 4 interim. And the biggest noticeable change on the tractor, if you look on the left-hand side, you will see the large exhaust cowling, and the catalytic converter is housed behind here. As far as the operator is concerned, basically they now have 2 tanks instead of 1 to look at as far as filling. The AdBlue tank is about 24 litres, and you would be looking at something like, for every 2 diesel fills, you'll be looking at filling the AdBlue tank on the tractor. For those of you concerned about another operation or the cost that's coming in there, we've now proved, I think, over a couple of years, certainly with the larger tractors, and if you look at the technology that's being used on these tractors coming from the truck industry, they've been doing it with AdBlue and after treatment systems for a long time. Some of the great benefits that we're finding now with the new SCR systems on the tractors is that we can basically look into more what I would call a blue engine combustion. In other words, we were optimizing the performance of the engine and then looking to treat the emissions afterwards. And Valtra's solution for this is SCR, selective catalytic reduction, using the AdBlue. And we've got improved performance on the tractors now, which is excellent from the customer's point of view. And also, particularly, very importantly, even with the addition of AdBlue into the cost side for the running of the tractor, we are getting net savings. At the moment, we are quoting up to 10% in fuel economy and fuel consumption, but we're now looking, and people have given us testimonials in the field that is actually even higher. Savings can be achieved with the new system. As I say, this is the introduction of the new tractor here. We will be seeing it in the UK, particularly at the Grassland event and Cereals event later in the year. But we'll be looking forward to getting them out on farm and demonstrating with the customers the new generation, including a few upgrade packages, which we'll tell you about later on in the year.